Hello and welcome back to Budgets Bargains MBS. I'm Gemma and today we're doing a cash totals, I think it would be. I don't know what the proper word for it is, but basically we're going to see how much we have managed to save in our binders to sort of round off 2022. So we know how much is in there and sort of the plans going forward for 2023. Obviously, I've already set my goals, but just sort of individually what each envelope has plans for. So we'll get cracking straight away and we will get the calculator at the ready. And we will start with our long-term sinking funds. So emergency then has 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. And that is just something that I want to keep adding to. Obviously, we're still doing the Reach for the Stars. Once that is done, I am thinking about doing the 23 times challenge from Budget with Ped. And I thought that would be a good one to put into emergency. So that is that. Cooper then is currently got 20. And I can't remember how much that saves up, but basically that is to get him castrated. Is that the right word? Yeah, that's the plan. Other than that, it's just sort of just general savings for, he has obviously his vaccinations once a year, a checkup, things like that, and any sort of emergency things. His food and grooming and stuff like that is all part of our budget anyway. So this is just for those like once a year kind of stuff. Car insurance currently has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And the total is 420 for that. And I think that should be more than enough for the car insurance. That is due in March, I believe. Well, I think it's the end of March, beginning of April. So we've got plenty of time for that. Home insurance currently has nothing. I've got this little tracker and I think I'm going to do them 10 each. So that'll be 40, 80, 160, which I think will be the perfect amount, to be honest. Home insurance isn't due until June or July. I think it's the end of June, beginning of July. So I'm not worried about that either. Home then, this is one that will be getting spent very soon. This currently has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 120, 130, 135. And yeah, like I said, that's going to be getting spent soon on some new drawers for our bedroom. And then after the drawers, it will be curtains for the living room. But we're in no rush for them, so it'll just be one of those things that gets a fiver here, a fiver there kind of thing. Home improvements currently has nothing. This is for the garden. It might not get done next year, but I certainly want it done the year after. And we're probably looking somewhere around about 5,000 or more. I don't know. But it'll just tick along as we go. Car maintenance has nothing. That's not due until next November, actually. So we'll need about, I want to say about 500 in there just to be on the safe side. So that is for the MOT and the service. Car tax, that's again in November. That I think is about 170. So yeah, we've got plenty of time to save up for that. Christmas, self-explanatory, but obviously this is for next year. So yeah, again, it'll be one of them that I just put at the beginning of the year. I'll put like £5 or £10 in, and then we'll start to bulk it up around middle of the year. They See Me Rolling currently has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61. Now, this doesn't really have a plan for it. I think when I do eventually finish it, that's going to be something that I'll decide there and then. So this saves 300 and it is from Budgeting Bear. Obviously, at the minute, I'm using my spending money, rolling the dice, and then taking the money out of my spending. And every so often, I do pop in £10, £15 extra just to bulk it up and get it on its way. Otherwise, it'll take me forever. But yeah, I'm going to say we might finish it probably March, April time. And it might be a good amount to go towards a holiday, or like a deposit for a holiday or something. And then this I recently got from Budget with Ped. I did the digital download, so I printed that off myself, and like I say, I think that will be my emergency fund challenge after the Reach for the Stars one. But I'm not sure. Maybe not. I might use it for something else. I might use that for Christmas, actually. That would be a good one for Christmas, I think. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So the next binder then is the short-term sinking funds. Now, we're not going to count food in this count up because this will be getting used next week. And it's one of them that will definitely be getting emptied sort of every month. So we'll not count that, but gifts currently has £10 in. Nope, it's got £20 in, so add another one. So these don't have actual numbers on. What I'm doing is whatever I can, I'll pop in and then just colour one off. So let's say next week I only have £5. I'll cross one off and just put 5 in. The next birthday, I think, is March. I have got my wedding anniversary in January, but we don't really buy gifts for that. So yeah, I'm not worried about that one at all. It'll be perfect for March, I think. Days Out currently has nothing. Clothing, now this one has got 10, 20, 30. But we've also got knocking the camera, a £20 voucher. I'm not going to add it to that, but it is there. And I also have, I'm being really naughty, I'm filming this before Christmas, obviously. I opened a couple of presents a little bit early, and I've got 2 gift cards. So this one I think has £25 on, and this one has £20 on. So I'm keeping them in here just to sort of, yeah, so I know where they are. I don't lose them. And also I just don't spend them willy-nilly. But we're not going to add that onto this. Health then. I'm really surprised we've actually still got this money because I did think this would have gone by now. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Now, I have mentioned that my husband was having a bit of dental problems. I keep telling him to get booked in at the dentist. He doesn't listen. I'm not doing it for him. I'll just keep trying to put money towards this until it's fully funded. Obviously, we have a little tracker in there as well. So hopefully we'll save 200 in there. I can't remember how much I know there's like bands in there. So like the first band is like the checkup price, which is about £40, I think. And then there's band 2 and then there's band 3. And like band 3 is obviously for things like root canals and stuff like that. I can't remember how much that is. But yeah, I kind of want to have around about that much in here just in case we need that top band of dental care. So beauty then has 20, 30, 40, 50. And that one is going to be something that I'm going to try and get to £100 each month. But we'll see how we get on with that. Happy Mail. Now, I don't actually need any Happy Mail at the minute. What I'm doing is saving up for the stationery show. So at the minute we've only got £10 and we're going to start adding more into that in January. So I think this saves 90, 120, 140, 150, 155. So yeah, the stationery show happens once a year. And I only found out about it at the very last second this year. So I really want to try and get to that next year because I do love stationery. So yeah. Household doesn't have nothing because I have just had to spend it. It did have £20. But I did just use that to get loads of cough and flu medicines and stuff. So yeah, that has nothing. Now this is our holiday binder. So in mini break then, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And that is hopefully to go towards London at the end of January. Holidays, so if you've seen my other videos, you'll know that all of these are for a potential holiday to New York. All of these are only getting stuffed with side hustle money. And yeah, the plan is to hopefully do a little surprise New York trip. Hopefully November next year, but if not, it might be the year after. We'll just see how we get on. So there's currently 20 in the first one, which is kind of for spending, that sort of thing. So the challenge in that one is this New York, and how much does it total? 170, 205 in that one. Flights currently has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That one totals 350. Obviously we'll need more than 350 for the flights, but it's just a kind of starter for it, and then we will get a new challenge to do the rest of the money that we need. Accommodation then has got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Again, that totals 360, but we'll need more than that for accommodation. I just find big challenges can be quite overwhelming, so it's nice to have littler challenges and do multiple of them. Transport has 30 in there. That totals 100. So this is for airport parking, travel whilst in New York as well. How much did I say that has? 30. Excursions currently has 30. I'm not really sure how much money we will need for everything. At the minute, I'm just trying to put money into this from the side hustle as much as I possibly can, and then we'll figure out the actual budgets for each thing later on. And miscellaneous currently has £5, and that's just for anything at the minute. And the very last thing is the 52-week envelope challenge, which we are doing in this pot. So I printed off a new one of these. We have put in £52, so that is fresh for us to use next week. So the total then that's currently saved is £933. Now I do want to say, although I've been cash stuffing for, well, since March, I come back to cash stuffing. However, it's only been in the past month that I've done it this way. Yeah, at the beginning of my journey, I really focused on my debt, and then it kind of started to dwindle a little bit, and I suppose I didn't lose track, but I had a lot of things on, a lot of events, holidays, that sort of stuff. And now I am back on track, back to focusing on saving money Also, what I forgot to say is the 52-week envelope challenge doesn't currently have a plan for it. So I'm not sure how much this adds up to. I don't know. I mean, what do we think? It's probably about £1,000, would we say? I'm not sure. I maybe should double check. But I don't know what I would do with this. It could either be Christmas, or it could also be for the trip to New York, because we'll hopefully finishing this in November time anyway, so it could be good spending money. That's an option. Or it could just be generic savings, you know, and not have a plan for it. But £933 is pretty good, to be honest. I'm quite happy with that. And that, like I say, is, I think that's over 5 weeks. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And hopefully, fingers crossed, 2023 we will continue doing what we're doing and progress even more. I'll try and do one of these videos where we check in and see how much is in the binders, maybe once a month, or maybe once every couple of months, you know what I mean? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.